Elizabeth Vazquez. I go by Lizzy. I'm a Chicana photographer based in LA, but originally from the Valley. So my very first memories of film were actually seeing photos that my uncle took when I was a kid, because my uncle actually did film photography when he was younger. So growing up, I always liked film and movies and photography. What really sparked my interest in film was a class I took in high school. After that, I went to film school. What really got me into film photography was the pandemic, because I worked as a nurse during the pandemic, so I just kind of needed something as an outlet from all the stress I was dealing with at work. One thing that I like about film is that the cameras are very basic. You know, they're all manual, so I don't really have to worry about like technicality like digital cameras. I also like how film looks. It just has a different look than digital. Film helped me like get the vision I want, since I kind of like that nostalgic feel, and I feel like film helps me get that nostalgic look. Well, when I first started doing photography, I liked to shoot a lot of lowriders and just a lot of random cars I would find in neighborhoods. But recently, I've been doing more model shoots and like concept shoots that I've been coming up with. Well, of course, film would be my preference, only because I've only shot digital a handful of times. I know people try replicating film when they edit, but you could definitely still see a little bit of a difference when it comes to digital editing to look like film, right? Well, when you shoot film, you have to be a little bit more mindful and just think more about the shot, since you won't know how it's going to look till later on. Because at least with digital, you could kind of just keep shooting non-stop and it doesn't really matter, right? Well, one concept that I would actually like to do would be like to get all the models I've shot throughout like this year and just do like one big conceptual shoot with them. Maybe have a bunch of lowriders, maybe some paleteros and stuff like that, but just kind of like a big photo shoot with all the models I've shot with. So my favorite stock would have to be 160 Portra, only because I noticed that once I started using 160 Portra, it really gave me that look I was going for, like that dreamy, nostalgic look. And also because that film just holds up really well, even if it's low light or really bright light. Well, of course, my favorite camera would have to be my Canon AE1, only because this is the camera I started shooting film with, and it's the one camera I mainly use. I sometimes randomly use other cameras, but this is my go-to. Well, I think people should try out film only because it's simpler than digital, because all you have to worry about is just your ISO, your f-stop, and nothing else really. And also too, it just has a different look than digital, and it's fun. I think it's really fun film, like shooting film, honestly. I think the hardest part is just making sure you get the exposure right and making sure you get the focus right, because if not, then once you get your film back, you're going to be disappointed with the shots you got. Well, one photographer that has always been an inspiration is my boyfriend, because he's actually the one who taught me pretty much everything I know about film. And he's actually a really talented photographer and also director of photography. If you guys aren't following him already, his name's SixTiff on Instagram, six.tiff. Yes, only because a lot of the photos I take or a lot of the concepts I come up with are inspired by my family and also my mom, because a lot of my inspiration is always my aunt, my mom, and just all my family and relatives and stuff. I mean, at this point, film photography has become very mainstream. Hopefully the hype dies down because the prices of film is so expensive, and I really hope we don't run out of film one day. So hopefully the hype dies down, honestly. Hi, my name's Vazquez. I shoot film.